Hey guys, what's up? It's Start Guy here once again. Still on Yubel, as you can see. Made minor adjustments. Didn't do so hot at locals yesterday, but it is what it is. We win some, we lose some. We learn a little more about what to do, what not to do, how to build. So we'll get right into it, guys. No hesitations here. Let's go and start off with the monster lineup. Starting with the Yubel line, it's two OG Yubels. Gotta play, in my opinion, you gotta play two of them. I was on one for a while, and then I started realizing that two comes up way too frequently, and you don't want to lose one underneath as a material for any XCs you might happen to do. So two is fine. It works. I mean, it can brick, but we're playing high level monsters. So when is it not gonna brick? But yeah, two Yubels. I do the one Terror Incarnate, but I also do the Ultimate Nightmare, which not many people are doing that. They're just doing the Terror. I still like Ultimate Nightmare a lot. I wouldn't be playing this deck if I couldn't play Ultimate Nightmare, honestly. But they have their uses. Most of the time you're link climbing with them. I like ending on having Ultimate Nightmare out as well, just because it's a Yubel monster name, but it also doesn't blow up your stuff. You don't have to tribute anything, and it's still a name to get Lotus back out on the field, which I do like. And then the Ultimate Nightmare has the Nightmare Pain effect, where when the Yubel monster battles, they take the damage. So even if this one attacks, they'll still take that damage. So they'll take, if you have Nightmare Pain up, they take double from this one. Not from this one, not from the original Yubel. You still have to have them attack to get the double. But with Ultimate Nightmare, it is doubled, which I do like. Next off, to round off the Yubel monsters, is the three spirits. Gotta play the three spirits. I've honestly used the spirit as a battle trap a lot. It comes up semi-frequently. Most of the time you're doing it to get her search effect for a spell or trap that mentions Yubel, but also her destruction effect to special summon Yubel from anywhere as long as she's not face down banished. Combo piece, you gotta play three. A lot of people doing two, I say three. Next up, one of the best starters we got, if not the best, the Samsara Lotus. You gotta play three of these as well. This deck, I believe it is mandatory. Obviously, you normal summon it, then you tribute it. Not a quick effect, so if they imperm or Veiler you, you're kind of SOL, but that's why we have extra deck monsters. So you normal summon it, or special summon it, doesn't matter what, as long as it's face up on the field. Then you tribute it, special summon a Yubel monster, usually Spirit, and then go out from there. And then it has another effect where if it's face up and you control a Yubel monster, it can tribute itself to make a monster's effect change to destroy a Yubel monster, which is part of what your end boards usually have. You'll have the Lotus out with it. And then it also has at the end phase, if you control a Yubel monster, it specials out or adds to your hand. Very good. We love Samsara Lotus. Next up, this is another one that people like to fluctuate on. I still like three. It's our in-archetype Sharvara. What you do is if you control a fiend, you special summon it from your hand, then you may destroy a Yubel monster face up inside the field. So no matter what, as long as we have a fiend monster, good to special summon. If we have a Yubel monster, 100% better. And then it has a grave effect. We could banish it from the grave to special summon a fiend with 0/0. This is a custom card. That's all that is. It's a custom card. It's so good. That's also how you're going to be doing a lot of your combos, a lot of your grave play. That's why Shifter in the main is pretty much done, where you don't play Shifter in main anymore. Except I'm still on 3 Dark Beckoning Beast. I like the 3. A lot of people do too. I've seen 2 kind of frequently, but I still like 3 a lot. Only because I don't play the Excuse Monster for it, but it is an option. You can Beckoning Beast, get your Spirit Gates, get another Beckoning Beast, normal summon that Beckoning Beast, or if you have something in grave already, discard to get something else out. But you get the 2 of them out, then you link into Gin Buster, which is another monster to gate. So it makes your combos nib proof. So I like it a lot. Next is the one of Sharvara. Gotta play the Sharvara. There's no reason not to play this card. Card's so good. It's like it's an unchanged version of Gravestormer, honestly. Most of the time you're using Yama to get this into your hand, or if you open it, it's just, it is what it is. You open it. But still, it's good. Pop a card to special it, send to grave, get a trap, unchained. I play 3 Ash Blossoms and I play 3 Veilers for my monster hand traps. I just think these are the most universal right now. I have other ones in my side deck, which I will show as well. I've been in a lot of scenarios where I wanted Effect Veiler, and I tried maining Nib. I cannot main that card. It is magnetically attracted to every one of my opening hands. I will draw 2 of them no matter what. It sucks. So I switched to Veiler. Veiler and Ash is going to be my go-to for now. I think that's going to be decent. I'll say decent. Next up, we got the new special toy we got. We got Nightmare Throne. This card does everything for us. It's the part of the splashable engine that everyone else is going to have once we get the new fusion. But Nightmare Throne, on activation, add or destroy a fiend monster with 0/0 from your deck. Most of the time, I'm adding with this. Very few times have I decided I wanted to destroy something unless I had something to interact with something in the grave or to get an effect I needed. Well, I'm usually adding Lotus with this card, or Gravestormer if I have no way to get to either one if I have the other one. And then when your Yubel monster leaves the field by card effect, so you can't link it off and get it, but when it leaves by card effect, you can activate this to take a Yubel monster with 1 level higher or lower, and then add it to your hand and then special summon it, ignoring summoning conditions. This is why I like Ultimate Nightmare a lot, because it keeps your Yubel stuff floating like perpetually. It's so nice. Next up, another key piece, Nightmare Pains. This card, my locals is now fully aware of Nightmare Pain. Due to entering battle phase or trying to end with a bunch of attack vision monsters. Yeah, that's just the fun part. The good part about this card is that you can pop a dark monster in your hand or field, has to be face up, and then add a card that mentions Yubel. That's it. It doesn't have to be a spell trap like Spirit. Oh, I'm sorry. It just grabs any card that mentions Yubel. Then, if you control your Yubel monster, your opponent must attack them if able to. So they can't skip their battle phase if they have attack position monsters. They have to attack Yubel. Next up, I played just 2 Spirit Gates. I found 3 to be a little meh. I didn't like the 3. I was kind of clogging up on them. 2 has been perfect for me. Where I'll have it in my hand. It lets me get my 3rd Beckoning Beast effect off if I have to normal summon my 2nd one. It does so much for our deck. So I obviously on activation get the Beckoning Beast. It also says you can discard a card from your hand, special summon a fiend with 0/0 from your grave. And then it also says if you control a level 10 or higher monster, you can add a continuous spell from your grave to your hand. That part hasn't come up for me yet, but it is very nice that it's included. Very, very great card. I play 2 talents. Honestly, didn't really know what else to put in the deck, so I just have talents in there. It's fine. You get hand trapped, you can do talents things. I typically just draw 2. Unless I see their hand is lacking, then I'll just swipe something out, but just the 2 talents. The 1 Mature Chronicle, I see people cutting this entirely. I don't agree with that. I feel like this card has its uses. You can remove, whenever you summon a monster that mentions Yubel or is Yubel, you place a counter on it. And then it has 1 of 5 effects. The first one being... I'm very sorry. First one being remove 1 counter, special summon Yubel from your grave. Has to be original Yubel. It can't be Spirit. Remove 2. You can add a card from Banish to your hand. Remove 3 to banish a card out of your deck. Very good if you're playing the Thunder Dragon stuff. Remove 4 to pop a card on the field, and remove 5 to add Super Poly. I feel like this card's fine. I like it at 1. It hasn't been bricky, it hasn't clogged for me. It's been nice. Speaking of Super Poly, just 1. All you need. You can search it. It's not so hot right now, but it's still a very good card. That's really all I gotta say about it. And then the 1 of Terraforming for your Nightmare Thrones. No. Gotta have it. Next off is the 3 Imperms. This rounds up my hand traps technically. So I have 9 hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Valor, 3 Imperm. I think that's fine. Effect negation I think is going to be the way to go forward from here. Again, my side deck has more. But for main deck purposes, I think this is fine. I play the 1 Eternal Favorite. I used to like this card at 2. And before Nightmare Throne at 3. But 2, I think 2 is okay, but there's very few instances where I'll need the second one. A lot of people, I'm sorry, I keep yawning. It's late right now. A lot of people don't really worry about Eternal Favorite as much as they worry about Nightmare Throne or Nightmare Pain. So typically this kind of just chills on the field. Then the 1 Unchained Trap to search off Sharvara. I prefer this over Escape. Just because this can lead to more follow-up plays. And I love that. Like, during your Link stuff, you're going to be getting Rage into the graveyard. And this will just bring it back and give you more interruptions and opportunities. I like this card a lot. Way more than I like Escape. Let's see. Oh, yeah, extra deck. Extra deck, it's still in the works. I will tell you what I'm swapping out for cards that I currently have showing up. But for now, just the 1 Loving Defender. Gotta play this card if you're playing Super Poly. It's no reason not to. It's now more or less a game shot. So if you're bringing this out, you're pretty much going for game to burn them out. Or you're about to by attacking. The Super Poly targets as well, Garura, Mud Dragon. Generic Super Poly targets. Next off, we have the 1 Gustav. Same thing, like, burn so good for this deck. It sucks. We're pretty much a burn deck. It really is the case. We're pretty much a burn deck. Next up, here we go. I currently have 2 Yamas in here. The 2 doesn't come up too frequently. It came up today once where I was happy I had to. I am so sorry, people. It came up the second time because it was a very grindy game. There was a lot of back and forth, but I'm probably removing this for my Varudras that's coming in the mail. Once I get Varudras, guys, I will start trying to do combo videos. I haven't been doing it because the deck's technically not fully complete. I just like showing off my deck list, showing y'all what I like to play. For more Unchained stuff, I have the Soul of Rage in here. It's one of the interruptions that we like to get out. I have the Soul of Anguish because I'm sorry, I'm gonna be honest. It's part of the Unchained package. Play Soul of Anguish. Again, I will go further in depth once I get the rest of the cards. I want this just to be a decklist video for like chronicling purposes. And then for now, I have Abomination in here. That's also coming out. I don't really know what for. I just know it is going to be coming out. I don't need 3 Link 4s. Next off, the Link 1 with Elmirage. In case, it's bound to happen. You're going to get Impermed or Veilored on your little dudes. This is the way around that. Especially with Dark Bacteria Beast, once we get Spirit Gates, it just opens up more plays for us. I threw in, for now, Barricade Borg Blocker. I'm seeing a lot of Lightning Storms and Feather Dusters showing up. It's just one of those cards where I was like, couldn't hurt. This should be an SP, but ya boy be broke, so we don't own an SP. I got Dark in here, because in order not to play Dark, you got the Dark Monsters. You can res the Dark Monster from their yard. You can keep climbing. And when she's destroyed, you can also add a dark monster from deck to hand, which is nice if you can. If you need a Nightmare Pain target, you just go into dark and get super value. Muckraker. It's a fiend deck. There's no reason not to play Muckraker. That's it. You know, discard, special summon a fiend. She could also protect fiends. My Link 4's Appaloosa. She is part of the combo where you end on, and then also access code to close out games, because we can just do it so easily. Let me dig my side deck out for you guys. I'll show you what I'm playing. 1 second. Here we go. I don't have any video editing, guys. I'm literally just using my phone, so don't mind me. Alright, so my side deck, I'm sorry. I have the nibs in my side. I have a vendetta against this card. I hate this card. Not because it gets used on me, because I open it in multiple quantities every game where it's not relevant. So, it stays in the sideboard in case I play against Snake Eyes or anything like that. You know, better be safe than sorry. It is what it is. Next off, I have 3 Ghost Ogres in here. The card is so nice against Voiceless Voice and, what was it? Tempai. Tempai more so for their field spell, but also in battle when they try to quick synchro, just chain Ghost Ogre. If you can. You know, chances are that you've gone a little too far, but it's there so we can try. It's more interruption for it. Next, I've got Triple Skill Drain. There's no reason not to play this in the side. You can go full OTK with Yubels and Nightmare Thrones. With Nightmare Pain up, I keep crashing into everything. And then you can just burn them out. D-Barriers. I've got these in here for Tempai as well as Voiceless. Because Voiceless is just called Ritual, and it's like, you know, they can't play properly. And then Tempai, obviously, you call Synchro. They kind of just either go into Seals. Heretic Seals is a Heavenly Spheres. That's it. That's a long name. So they go into Heavenly Spheres. And that's about it. Unless they're trying to OTK with the Link package. And then next I've got my generic Wipeout cards. Duster. You know, in case back row decks. Same thing with Lightning Storm, or in case they're just setting up a board and I just want to plow through with Lightning Storm and then go off on my own turn. You know, standard side deck stuff, nothing really too major. Alright, so that's my Yubel deck at the moment, guys. Like I said, it's getting updated every single week. I've got Varudras coming in the mail, should be here any day now. I'll do combo videos once I get that in. I'm going to be toying with other ideas. I really want to try out Yubel Neos. That deck seems really fun. I don't know. I love this deck. I'm probably gonna keep it with me like forever. This deck's just so fun. I guess that's about it, guys. It's late here. I'm sorry you've heard me yawning and like stalling, but it's late. I'm gonna go to bed, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. If you've got a moment, please like and comment. If I've made any mistakes, please let me know. I like learning new things, or I like being corrected. That's fine. And then, you know, subscribe if you guys like. It really means a lot. I like making these videos. I like being on YouTube. I like making stuff in general. So, this is Dark Gaia. I will catch you all later. Have a good day. Stay safe. Peace.